My name is Kristin Ciriello Pothier. I lead our life sciences sector for KPMG. That's across consulting, tax, deal advisory, and strategy and audit. And my background, 30 years in the space, a scientist by training, and then turned over into the business of medicine and build consulting companies all the way across the space for my career, and spend all of my time really looking at innovation in life sciences, especially around biopharma, precision medicine, and international ways of growing our sector. There are three major areas that we're looking for to see whether or not the value or the volume continues to come up as we go through the latter part of the year. So the first part of the year, you're exactly right. The contraction has been seen. What we're seeing is not only are companies holding on to make sure that the deals that they're doing really count, the deals that they're doing make sense to them. So the volumes are coming down from a deals perspective, but then also the values. It doesn't mean that the deals are not as valuable. It means that that companies are paying what they should for. They're not bloating the value of the deals. They're being very smart about diligence, and they're paying what they think is fair and what the data is suggesting. So we're seeing a very disciplined approach to life sciences in the first half of this year. The second half of this year, as we lift some of the concerns around the deals that were done earlier in the year, and as we see some of those come to fruition, we predict that the value is going to come up and the volumes are going to come up as well as we unlock the rest of the year. And that's in three different ways. It's in specific therapeutic areas. It's also in specific platforms with regards to manufacturing and manufacturing sites even. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then finally, data and AI related types of deals. Those deals tend to be smaller. They tend to be partnerships and alliances rather than being pure M&A, because our companies in life sciences are looking to have best of breed, and the best of breed is not coming from within a life sciences company. The best of breed in AI is coming from our vendors outside in AI that have leveraged all of what they have to offer to have the best components. So the first thing that we will see is that uptick in volume of partnerships and alliances in AI related data and integrity around that. The second thing that we'll see is from a manufacturing site perspective, as we continue to look at complexity in platform technologies and complexity in deals, especially in oncology, but also in other areas as well. Some of those manufacturing sites and smaller types of deals where we're acquiring contract manufacturing sites is something that we're going to see as we move forward into life sciences deals. And then the final is our typical therapeutic areas, the ones that we continue to see more and more, again, coming directly from ASCO 2026, is our oncology assets and everything surrounding the oncology patient. Second is cardiovascular and overall metabolic disease, including GLP-1s. And as we look at GLP-1-like substances, and as we think of the different ways holistically they can care for patients, it's not only about GLP-1s, but it's about all of the wrappers around the patient, the services, the diagnostics, the extra areas of consumer health, even whether it be med spa, whether it be gyms, whether it be making sure that a person is eating the right functional foods to go along with GLP-1s. All of that we are expecting to see an increased deal volume in that perspective as well. So those three areas are going to be how we think about the second half of 2026, and then as we go into 2027.